Hey shooters, I am going to give you a little bit of information on what you need to do before you come to the Instructor Katie weekend. On the Instructor Katie weekend, we are going to be learning several different things. The one thing that you're going to have to do before you come is you're going to have to know what bullet your rifle likes to eat. If you don't know this before you come, you will be able to find out the dope on your rifle. However, the problem will be is you want the right bullet for your rifle before you come. Here's how we're going to do it. What you're going to do is you are going to start with some different grains or different weights of bullets in your caliber of rifle. Now here I've got my 5.56, and as you can see, I have got numbered them: number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. These are my 55 grain bullets. These are my 62 grain bullets. These are my 69 grain bullets. And these are my 75 grain bullets. On paper, you're going to number your targets like this: 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? What you don't want to do is you do not want to take your first 5 bullets and just shoot all 5 of them into the target at one time. The reason why is when you first start, you're going to get a cold bore shot, and at the end, you're going to have a burning hot barrel, and there's going to be some fluctuation. If you remember my 260 several years ago at the KD range on the KD shoot, we realized that after 40 rounds in my 260, the bullet actually, or the barrel actually started to droop, and I was not able to hit the 400-yard target at all. And that's when some of you laughed at that crazy contraption I built where it was blowing air through it. But it cured the problem, and my barrel didn't droop like it was in the beginning. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to take and fire the bullets one at a time. So the first one you'll do is you'll shoot one of your bullets from number 1 at target number 1, 25 yards, preferably with a bench rest or a bipod or something very stable. Okay, you want to be sure you got a really good shot. If you know you jerk it or you pull it or whatever else, you need to mark that one to stop and mark that one out of the way so it's not counted. The second thing you'll do is you'll take a second out of your second row. In this case, it's my 62 grain bullets. And you shoot your second bullet at the second target. Same thing, you take your third, you shoot out of row number 3 at target number 3, and then number 4 out of target number 4. Okay? Let the barrel cool a couple of minutes. You don't have to wait an extreme long time, but give it a few minutes. The second thing you need to do is now we're going to start over, but we're not going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 again. We're going to go 2, 3, 4, and then back to 1. Okay? You see how I did that? We had a cold bore shot followed by a hot bore. When a barrel cooled a few minutes, then I got a cold bore shot on number 2. On my third trip around, I'm going to start with number 3, and I'm going to get that cold bore shot out of number 3. And then I'm going to go 4, 1, 2. You see the progress that I'm making here, right? You can stop at 3 if you want to, if you've got a really clear picture. If you don't have a clear picture, then continue on. Start back at 4 and go 4, 1, 2, 3. Now you've made a complete cycle at this point. You can, if you want to start over, if you not feel comfortable with where you're at. But what you ought to see at this point, let me put these back in order so I don't forget which ones they are. So number 1, number 2, 4. I'll put them back in their boxes in a few minutes. But we'll get this out of the way for now. What you're going to notice on your target, if I can get a good picture of it here, is out of all of these, even if, just like we teach in Appleseed, even if they're not all right in the center of this, you're going to notice one of them has got a group, maybe similar to this. This next one may be a little bit tighter group. And I'm going to use my 69 grain bullet because that is the one that shot best in my rifle. It got a really crazy group, tight group. And then your last one, depending on your rifle barrel, may be close. And then you pick out which one is the best out of all those. In this case, it was my 69 grain bullet that was the best group. And you can all see very clearly the group here is much tighter than the other groups. And you're going to find out that one of your grains is much tighter than all the rest. I hope you're able to take the time and do this before you come, because you need to bring 250, 300 rounds of what your rifle likes to eat. If you just say, well, I'll grab 200 rounds of 55 grain bullet, they may work, but you may be amazed how tight a group you can get out of the correct grain bullet for your rifle. And you say, well, mine's a 1 in 9 twist or 1 in 11 twist. It's got to be this 55, because the 75, it doesn't stabilize. And that's not true from what I found, because I've got a 1 in 9 twist barrel, and the 69 grain bullets actually stabilized the best, and 75 were second best. 75 grain were really close to the 69s, but the 69s were the best. The 55 shot the worst out of mine. Now it still gets a decent group, but it's not anywhere near with the 69s. The 69s are all the holes are touching in my 69. One of the other things that I'm going to get an email out to everybody to let you know, but one of the other things that you need to bring is a bipod. Get them at Walmart for, I don't know, 25 bucks, 18 bucks, depending on there. Get on Amazon. You got plenty of time to order one. I will get the shorter. They've got, I think this is a 3-inch to 6-inch, and that is more than enough. They do have some that are either two position, like 6-inch to 12-inch, and that 12-inch is just crazy high. It should still work. If you have that one, bring it. Lay down behind your rifle. You'll know if it's not right. If you get it at Walmart, you can go right back to Walmart and swap it out. The other thing I would bring with you is a dope book. It doesn't have to be an Appleseed dope book. This is the one on my 5.56 bolt gun. This is the book I just recently got at the last KD event and started working on it. And I'm already using it as a good reference point from notes and stuff I made. There are several different ones. I think Bill can guide you on another one that someone else made for Appleseed. That's not, I don't think they're affiliated with Appleseed, but they have created a dope book for us, and Bill's got a copy of that one if you'd like to see it. Other than that, just get ready, and I'll be sending an email out and giving you some other information. But you really need to know which bullet your rifle likes to eat. Now, if for some reason you don't have, you're not able to find out which bullet yours likes to eat, say you're shooting an odd rifle and it only comes in 185 grain bullets, well, then we'll make it work with that. We will make it work with that, and just work through it. If you have any questions, you can email me, patriotpillon@gmail.com, or you can call me, and my number's on the form, or send me a message on the form, and I'll respond back to you and give you my cell phone number. All right, guys and gals, have a great weekend, and hopefully you won't be snowed in very long. Have a great day.